Hello guys, what's up? It's TheAireaidLord and this is a gaming update for January 27th, 2013. For those of you who don't know what a gaming update is, if you're a new fan of mine, gaming update is basically an informational video series in which I talk about things that are going on my channel and stuff. Could be stuff from the past or things coming up, and my thoughts on things going on my channel right now and stuff like that. Kind of like a channel update, but I don't really use the word channel update of fear of hindering upon other people who use the name channel update, and people kind of flip out, and it's something I just don't like to deal with. So I call it gaming update. It's been that way since 2011, and I just talk about things regarding my channel, and it's information that a lot of my fans like to know because I talk about new games and stuff like that I'm going to play, how I think things are going with my channel, and so on and so forth. So as some people will notice, I didn't make a gaming update last week, and I've been kind of doing this in the month of January because I've pretty much been doing one thing in January, and that is my countdown to Grand Theft Auto 5 marathon, in which I will continuously be playing all of the Grand Theft Auto games that have come out thus far. And I have been making progress. I can say that without a doubt. It's a big undertaking, it really is. There are a lot of Grand Theft Auto games, okay? Even though I've made progress, I'm still pressed at the moment, alright? I still have more to do. I still have to get through a whole bunch of games. And next week, not this coming week, but the week after, we have the first big game of 2013. And I'm going to be playing it, and I'm worried that the number of big games that I want to play this year are going to burden me, and I won't be able to get to the marathon and be able to finish it, okay? Because here's the deal. When I made my gaming update 2 weeks ago, I believe I was in the middle of playing GTA 3, okay? Since then, I have beaten GTA 3, I moved on to Vice City, and I also beat that, and right now, I am just about, I think I only have a couple more missions. I believe I'm like mission 80 of 100 in San Andreas. I believe I only have a couple of more missions. I'm in the last area of San Andreas. I'm in Las Venturas with Woozie and his casino and the Four Dragons. I'm starting to take down like the Mafia kind of guys who are involved there. And then, I'm going to move in and do the final missions in Los Santos once the game starts to pick up towards the finale. So I'm just about finished with San Andreas, okay? So once I beat it, which I'm hoping it'll be this week, once I beat it, I will be moving on, and the next game in the marathon will be Liberty City Stories on the PlayStation 2, okay? Then after that, it'll be Vice City Stories for the PS2, and then once those games are done, I'll finally be able to move on to the HD games, which is GTA 4 and the 2 DLCs for Grand Theft Auto 4. Those are the games I have left. I'm also kind of considering Chinatown Wars, which I could play on my phone, but that would be kind of ridiculous because I'd have to position a camera and film like my phone on my bed, which I don't know if people want to see. Comment and tell me if you want to see it. I don't know if it's anything worthwhile, but if it's something you'd be interested in, I could do it. And again, Chinatown Wars is an entry in the series that was made by Rockstar, so it's technically in the listing for me to play one of those Grand Theft Auto games since it's considered in the series, and my marathon is playing every single Grand Theft Auto game that's come out. And that's evident because I played the crappy PS1 games, GTA 1, London, and 2. I played those games in the early parts of January. And though I didn't complete them, quote-unquote, because I used cheats to kind of progress the story, just because the game was so primitive and just such a grind, I still played them, and I still gave you guys a taste of what those games were like when they came out. And that's the whole point of the marathon, as I've said previously. It's just to get an idea of the progression of the Grand Theft Auto series, how these games have improved, how each game offered new stuff, and basically how Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to top all of that, and how that game is going to change so many things that have been the same or different for previous Grand Theft Auto games. So that's been the schedule. I've been Grand Theft Autoing myself every freaking week, and I've been playing a lot of it. I've really been dedicating my time to the Grand Theft Auto games, and as most people, my fans will probably know this with long-term, and even maybe some new ones, that I like to see, progress from the channel and stuff. And I must admit that over the course of these 2 weeks, I have seen unbelievable support for some of the videos on my channel, okay? Now, when I say this, I'm referring to specifically the San Andreas videos. The Vice City videos were okay. It was kind of a mix. Some people seemed to like that game, some people didn't. But I know for a fact that San Andreas is the big one, alright? I know San Andreas is basically the pinnacle of the Grand Theft Auto games for many people, just because it was so different from the previous entries and it offered so many different things, including flying planes and helicopters, being able to swim, being able to work out and eat food. There were a lot of new features in San Andreas that I'm playing right now that people are, they love seeing it. Even though the game came out in 2004, me playing through it, people like to see it. And I have to say, looking at the views on my channel for my San Andreas videos thus far, they have been very, very positive. I've been uploading some videos that will get like 400 views in a day. Like, that's unheard of in some cases for me, especially considering some of the failures I had in late 2012 with games like Resident Evil 6 and Dishonored. But for these videos, I've been really, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because of my Elgato game capture. I think that was a big, big change that I think people have really liked, being able to see top quality footage, not done with a camera like I'm doing this gaming update. People like to see that. And I really think that's a strong point, especially for new subscribers. And I'm going to say this in a moment, but a big thing of what I want to do in 2013 with my channel is branch out. I really want to break the boundaries of my channel, and I want to broadcast to anybody who likes these games, and that's what I'm starting to see. I've been seeing on the San Andreas videos in particular, consistent people going to my videos. I've been seeing the same kind of people. I've been recognizing their names, and people, even new people, saying that they've subscribed and they like my content and that they are really getting into it. I love seeing that. I really do. It makes me feel good that people are enjoying all of the hard work and time I put into my videos. That's really when you feel successful. It doesn't really matter if you have astronomical views. I mean, yeah, the views make you feel good, but when you see that kind of feedback from people, that's what makes me feel good. And I've been seeing consistent people who have been fans of the Grand Theft Auto games in particular coming to my videos. And I think I've really nailed a solid formula for the channel where being able to tag the video and title the video correctly is really helping people find the content, and the Elgato game capture with its HD kind of quality is also giving people that opportunity. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. So yeah, it's gone great. And one second, I gotta blow my nose. Oh, Jesus. Oh, is this gonna be another funny moment? Better not be. Better not be. Another fucking fan-voted moment. I mean, blowing my nose, which everyone seems to think is hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, I've been very thankful. I want to directly say thank you to my fans for supporting my videos. Do keep in mind that I always am thankful of your support, but in particular for the things that have been going on my channel in recent times, past couple of days, I must say thank you. You guys have really shown me love and support for my channel, and I feel confident about where I'm going in the future. I think I'm on the right track. I really am, okay? When I instituted my big changes in December, they really skyrocketed. Far Cry 3, you see it right there. Freaking Voss giving you the evil eye right there. Far Cry 3 is easily one of my most successful playthroughs on YouTube. Just because I started using the Elgato game capture and I started naming every video what the mission was. Those views on those videos are freaking insane because people could easily find them and the quality was good, so people felt like they had an incentive to watch. Okay? Same thing with the Dragonborn DLC I did in December. Okay? I'm seeing a lot of success with my content and I'm feeling good about it. Okay? And it's coming from areas that I'm in control of. It's not me slaving from other people's audiences, which I'll admit, for a long, long time on YouTube, my audience has been revolved around the Dark Side Phil community. I've, in a sense, been in the shadow of Dark Side Phil's community. And I'm well aware that many of my closest fans are from Dark Side Phil's community, and I do appreciate your viewership and the fact that he was able to promote my content, and you've seen it from that. Alright, I definitely thank him for that. But in many ways, Phil's changing with his content, if anyone hasn't noticed. okay? And if you don't know who Phil is, he's just a friend of mine who does game playthroughs, and we've done co-op for many different games in the past, and there's been controversy over it. People have said that they don't like me in the videos and such. Hell, for Borderlands 2's DLC, I did the Hammerlock one, which was the third one, a couple weeks back, and I did it with John Rambo, Phil, who I just mentioned, and also my friend P-Dog. We all did that. And the hate was just ridiculous on those videos, and then people were going at his channel and saying that the reason why his views were low was because I was in it. And I was like, really? Like, I don't really think I'm doing anything wrong. Like, I could be wrong, or I don't really think I'm doing anything wrong. And I've said this 1,000 times. I feel like a broken record. But it just goes to show you that, you know, I'm moving away kind of from that whole community, okay? I've said this many times before that my goal on YouTube has been to have my own audience, my own fans who feel like they have a place in my content. You know, I'm the TheAireaidLord, alright? I'm not connected always to freaking Phil. The guy's a friend of mine, but I'm not going as far to say that all my footage is connected to him. I'm independent of him. I have my own values and aspirations. I'm, you know, going to college later this year, and it's to a private institution that costs quite a lot of money. And, you know, my life is very different from his. And I said this in my big revelation video back in December 5th. You can go check that out if you haven't. Any new subscribers, I would suggest checking that out, because it tells you a lot about me and my personal life and things that have kind of been connected to YouTube and such. So, that's just something that I've noticed, alright? In connection to the positive reaction that I received from my videos thus far, it tells me that what I'm doing is correct, and it tells me that the hate that I might receive from that audience, like, I really shouldn't worry about it, because it doesn't matter. Like, my goal isn't to get all of my subscribers and fans from that audience, okay? It's just not, okay? I would like to branch out to other audiences, other people on YouTube who I may not be familiar with, and basically just have a presence, you know, like other people on YouTube. You know, I don't want to be, like, huge, like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. That would be insane if I ever got there, but right now, I'm thankful for the views that I'm getting. I know some people have been bogged down with the Grand Theft Auto videos as of late. I do apologize if they've been flooding your inbox and stuff. I know the subscription box is fucked up and stuff. I do apologize, but keep in mind, as I said, I'm kind of on a tight schedule to get these Grand Theft Auto videos out. Once I get into the hardcore gaming season part 2, as I've been calling it, with 100 games coming out in the spring, I really am not going to have a ton of time to continue with the marathon. But in some cases, I'm going to have to continue with it because, you know, I can't not do it, and then Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out, and, you know, I'm screwed. The whole point of the countdown is to beat all of the games before Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out, and then that'll be my lead-in to GTA 5. That's the whole point of the marathon. So, the marathon will be continuing on and off. Do not worry. This next week, I will be doing it pretty much the entire week, except for Tuesday, which I'll talk about in a minute. This next week, I will be playing it, trying to beat San Andreas, as I said, and then starting Liberty City Stories. Then the week after, we have our first game, and I'll probably have to take a break from the not the San Andreas footage, but the GTA footage in general. It'll resume whenever I have some downtime apart from these other games to play it, and maybe I'll balance the footage. Maybe if some people want to watch Dead Space 3, maybe some people want to watch Grand Theft Auto. I think that'll give people some options on my content, all streamed with my Elgato, highest quality you can think of, with my commentary from my Blue Snowball mic. Great quality that everyone can enjoy and listen to. It's not too overburdening, and I think it works for everybody. It really does, at least in my opinion, and the views so far have been telling me that people think the same. Okay? So, that pretty much summarizes things that have been going on my channel. As I said, this coming week, I will be playing Grand Theft Auto, but another thing I'm going to be doing is on Tuesday, I am going to be playing the Revolution map pack for Black Ops 2. Yes, I know I'm playing the freaking Call of Duty Black Ops 2 DLC. I know the game wasn't one of my favorites of 2012, just because it's another Call of Duty iteration that all its purpose is to milk your money. But I did get the Season Pass against my better judgment. Pretty much the only reason I got it was because I wanted the zombies. Like, if it was for a game like Modern Warfare where you only get those stupid ops missions, I probably wouldn't have done it. But zombies is probably my favorite mode in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops in general. And I love doing it. I love playing with friends, and I love killing zombies and finding the Easter eggs and being able to do all cool stuff, because each map varies in your objectives, and I'm excited to be trying it out. So, basically, on Tuesday, I will be playing the Revolution DLC with 3 friends, the same friends I played Transit with, which would be Darkside Phil, P-Dog, and Kuroshado. I know me saying this right now kind of contradicts what I said about me wanting my own audience and me kind of moving away from Phil's audience, but you have to keep something in mind, okay? Especially when I did the Borderlands 2 DLC a couple of days ago, okay? When I did that, okay, I made sure that the footage, even though I was playing with co-op partners, I made sure the footage was independent of itself, meaning that it was my footage, like it wasn't connected to anyone else's. Yes, I was playing co-op with friends who also have a YouTube presence, but I was uploading it on my own. It was my footage for my fans, okay? It was streamed with the Elgato Game Capture. It was filmed with my Blue Snowball mic. The quality was really good. You could hear the voices very well on the TV, and the voices didn't trump the game audio so that the voice doesn't lower and rise and lower and rise, and it can get really annoying. I know that was the case for Halo 4, and some people were complaining about that. But all those problems are fixed with my new recording method. And my footage is for my fans, okay? I'm going to say this right now, I'm not posting any of my Black Ops videos as video responses to Phil's videos. It's just not going to happen. Because here's most likely what's going to happen, okay? I'm going to play the Revolution Map Pack DLC Zombies with Phil, Nestor, and P-Dog. Most likely Phil's fans, or haters, as I should say, not everyone hates me, but I know there's a group of people that do. They're most likely going to go on the videos and say, oh, we don't like this guy, I can't watch this video because he's in it, he ruined the video, he did this, he did that, all stuff that's untrue and shouldn't be said. They're going to say that stuff, ruin the video with a whole bunch of crappy comments, and try to make me feel bad. That's pretty much what they're going to try to do. What I'm going to do, I don't care. I'm not going to respond to any of those people. I'm not even going to look at the comments in the video. I'm not even going to give them the chance to say anything about me. I'm not going to pretty much look at the videos or even say anything in the videos to give people a reason. Okay? This is going to come as a surprise to some people, but I'm actually considering not saying a single word in any of Phil's videos. However, what I'm going to do is mute my mic for most of the gameplay and speak into my Blue Snowball microphone so that only you, who's watching my content and my channel, can hear my commentary, because I know that if you're watching my content, you like it for what it is, and you're not a hating troll who's just going to ruin it. So, I'm considering doing that, and this would be a first. Every playthrough I've done with Phil, I've always just, put my mic on and just joked around and let my voice be heard in his videos. For the first time, I'm considering not having that happen, okay? And it would be pretty ridiculous to an extent, and I know some of the haters would be like, oh, we won, we finally won against him, but in reality, I could give a shit. I honestly could give a shit. I really don't need your input anymore. With the success, as I've said, that I've been having on my channel as of recent, I feel I'm in a great position to keep growing. The subscribers that I'm looking for are from all parts of YouTube, people who share a love of video games and have been expressing it. Okay, case in point, there's been a guy, I forget what his name was, it's like GTA Racing something, and he's been commenting on almost every single one of my Grand Theft Auto videos, giving me advice and tips on how to beat some of the harder missions in San Andreas, and even just giving tips on other alternate ways to beat the missions in San Andreas. And I love that. That's amazing. I love when fans do that. All right, many of my videos in late 2012 didn't get that. Now I'm seeing an old game that came out years ago, and people are loving the fact that I'm playing it, and that's really what I'm looking for. And I'm making a hell of an effort with the changes that I've implemented to try to aim for that. Okay. Again, it's not a deal breaker if, things work and they don't work. There's always off days where I don't get as much attention, and then some days I do get a lot. It's not a big deal, okay? The footage is for you to do what you want with it. You can watch it or not. It's fine. I put the content up, and if people want to watch it, they can watch it. That's fine. I don't have a problem. I know people are busy. I know people have school and work and other things going on in their life. I don't expect people to be at their computers 24/7 clicking my videos as soon as they upload. That's not what I expect. I understand fully that you have lives. I have lives outside of this too. Don't worry. I don't play video games 24/7 either. Don't think that that's the case. Just because I upload videos almost every day, that doesn't mean I'm playing every single hour of every day. But yeah, that's an idea that I'm having for the Revolution DLC, so that only you guys who are watching my content would be able to hear my voice, and that would be that. So I can only say sorry to the DSP fans who do like me and have followed me. None of what I've said is in disrespect to you. I love the fact that you guys like my content. I'm speaking for the minority or majority, whatever you want to call them, who seem to hate me for no apparent reason, even though I've really done nothing wrong. So that's my plan, that's my look for the future, and that's what I'm looking to change with my channel. I'm in a really great position with my YouTube channel. I think we're going to reach high places. I honestly think that with the coming conventions, such as PAX East, with the big games coming out like BioShock Infinite and GTA 5, just to name another, and with the big convention in June, E3, which I'm going to 100%, which I'll talk about that later once it comes up. It's too early to be talking about E3 right now. Even though I've already booked my plane and hotel for E3, I can't start talking about that yet, because some people don't know exactly how I got in. It's kind of a funny story. It has nothing to do with Machinima, let me just say that, because Machinima's kind of in a crappy place with their company right now. But I will be talking about E3 at a later date, okay? Probably in April where it gets closer, once PAX East is done, because PAX East is the first convention I'm going to before E3, so that's that. You have some long-term stuff in there, you have some short-term stuff in there, you have some intermittent stuff in there, and yeah, so keep tuning in. I'm going to try to consolidate all of the Grand Theft Auto videos thus far. I have a playlist on my channel. It's like the countdown to GTA 5, like playlist 1, because I believe there's a limit. There's like a 200 or 300 video limit to how many videos you can put in one playlist. So I'm probably going to have to make a couple of playlists to organize the Grand Theft Auto footage. So just keep that in mind. I'll put them up. And again, don't kill yourself watching the footage. Thus far, the views are, again, very, very positive, and I'm shocked by that, and I love the fact that you guys like my content. It makes me feel good, and it makes me feel positive that I can keep going along with this marathon, and I have some steam, I have some fuel. You guys are the fuel. You're giving me some gas, and I'm the fuel, and I'm in the jet plane, and I'm soaring through the skies, and you guys are giving me that energy. So, thanks for it, and I will see you for some gameplay. One thing before I leave, I'd like to plug my friend P-Dog. He uploaded his 300th video for his 2-year channel anniversary. And P-Dog's a good friend of mine. I don't know if my fans have realized this yet or not. I met him a year ago from a podcast he was running. And we've had a great friendship ever since. It's kind of weird how it happened. But we've been really good friends. He's done a lot of co-op with me already. He's been in the Borderlands playthrough. He's been in the zombies footage for Black Ops. He's been in a whole bunch of my stuff. So I guess I don't know if I can leave a link to that in the video. I'm not sure how that works with YouTube, but I just wanted to tell people and let everyone know. And that's that. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Grand Theft Auto and Black Ops. Oh, I need to stretch my back. And thank you for being a great fan and viewer. Peace out. Have a good one.